Since 1948, the National Wrestling Alliance has historically been the largest sanctioning body in professional wrestling.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the road, intend one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name, somebody's gonna take a second look. Too cool to choose to ignore any angle, hypersexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve, hey baby, do you like it kind of rough?
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Powerbomb Wrestling, the superstars of NWA Championship and International Wrestling. I'm Norm Waymer, along with the PCW champion Andrew Shane. You got one more day holding that.
And then I'm going to have a new belt. I'll have all three. It'll be exciting. But I have to apologize. Last week, after that Brian Castle Crimson match, I came off a little overly excited. I'm going to tell you why. I was scared to death because for just a moment, I thought one of Bobo Brazil's ex-wives was molesting Crimson, but obviously it was just Brian Castle, and the man still came away with the Duke there. He won.
It's nice to know that after a week you're still thinking about that match.
Hey, I told you I'm going to be in therapy for it for months to come, as will probably Crimson. And you know the really bad part about this is I never thought I'd ever feel sorry for Crimson, but here we are.
All right, if you didn't see it last week, you can go to our Facebook page at any time, NWA Championship International Wrestling. All the TV shows are linked to that page. It's on Facebook. Like it if you haven't been there, NWA Championship International Wrestling.
But it fits in because Brian Castle and Crimson are both in this gauntlet for the gold match coming up. And these incredible athletes will all be fighting for a spot to face the NWA World Champion, Rob Conway.
Well, let's run this down here because it is tomorrow night at the International Boxing Club, 525 Earlwood Avenue, and technically in Oregon. It's East Toledo. It's right off of Star and I-280. It's the old fun spot. And boy, this is not going to be dull. Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5 o'clock. Here is what you're going to see tomorrow night if you are there. You will see Will Studd in action. You'll see the mastermind Dave DuPont. You'll see Terror Khan. You will see the maniac Buzz Manson. You'll see the debut of the Glass City Saints, a new tag team that comes in here to NWA Championship International Wrestling. As Andrew mentioned, the 6-man gauntlet match, which will include Brian Castle, Austin Mannix, Diamond Couture, Crimson, Chris Corvus, and the Great Akuma. It'll be a gauntlet match. It'll start with 2. As soon as there's a pinfall, submission, count out, disqualification, that person will leave. The next person will come in. Whoever wins that match gets a shot at the current champion in the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, the oldest organization in wrestling. Rob Conway, currently the champion. Somebody will get a shot at them on July the 21st right here in Toledo.
As long as Rob doesn't lose it. He's in Japan right now defending that title. If he loses it, whoever wins that gauntlet for the gold match may be facing someone else. But at this moment, it's Rob Conway.
You never know. You never know. You never know. All right. Also, of course, 4 corners match. The NWA Midwest title is vacant, and it will be filled right here in Toledo coming up tomorrow.
Right here.
Well, I don't know about right there. You got your work cut out for you in this. Sebastian Rose, D-Ray 3000, Sean Casey, along with this man, and some of the great wrestlers that have held that NWA Midwest title. Chris Candido has held that title. Ken Anderson has held that title. It's been held by some great wrestlers.
All incredible wrestlers, but still, none can hold a candle to me.
The last one that hold it actually was Steve Carino, and it's been vacant, but it will be filled coming up tomorrow at the International Boxing Club.
All the belts merge into one.
And then the 6-man tag, which will be Legion, along with Nitro and Malice. TK Parker, their manager, finally gets into the ring.
Got to watch him for that death touch. He's a dangerous
Sons of
man.
Michigan.
Dangerous man.
Nate Matson, amazing Nate Matson, Big Bear Benjamin Boone, and me.
And you look ready. It's coming
right.
along. You're
ready. Feel good.
Good. How's the arm doing?
Well, not as good, but it's going to have to do. It's going to be a no disqualification match. I'm happy about that. Some people think that I need to have my head examined for this, but I know where these guys are going to be at. Nobody's going to hit me from behind with a shovel. I'll be able to see everything that's going on, everything that's coming. And you know what? As much as Legion runs their mouth, all right, about how they're laughing and they think this is funny and all this, but Nate Matson basically had to handle the two of them by himself, and we'll see some of that match a little bit later on. Ben Boone, if you think Ben Boone has calmed down since he had fire thrown in his face, no, he has not calmed down at all. He's fired up, and he is ready for tomorrow night. They can't wait to get a hold of these guys. I can't wait to get my hands on TK Parker, who I've had to refrain from. But I won't have to do that tomorrow. I'll be able to do that. And you know what? You can bring anything. This is a no disqualification match. You want to bring a 2x4. You want to bring a cake pan. You want to bring a road sign. Whoever brings in the most creative thing that one of us can use in the match to beat up on Legion, we'll give them a pair of tickets to the next July show.
This is East Toledo, though. No guns or knives, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, we got to make that clear. You never know what some.
Bring a table. Bring a table that we can throw them through.
I still being that 6-man no DQ. Fans bring the weapons. You say at least you won't be getting hit behind from a shovel. You sure could be getting hit from behind in a shovel. It's going to be a chaotic thing. These Legion boys are big and bad. And with that said, so is Boone and Nate.
I have all the confidence in the world that Nate Matson and Ben Boone are going to handle Legion, and that'll leave TK Parker for me. That's all. That's it. That's it. Hey, you know what? People may not know this, but a few years ago, you trained me.
Absolutely, and I have
Dr. Jerry Graham has trained me. Brian Castle has trained me.
And I think you can outright handle our boy TK Parker and do a fine job with him. It's when these other guys get in, and Sons of Michigan, they're a heck of a team. But
this ain't wrestling. This is a fight tomorrow night. These
Legion are some bad boys, though, and you guys have to watch out for yourself, Nora. I'm telling you.
No question. Could be the last thing I do. Could be. I understand that, but every time that I get involved in this, it could be the last show I do anyway. I walked out of my house. We'll show that footage a little bit later. What happened there?
So you gotta do what you gotta do.
I
admire that.
I walk out with Percival A. Friend. We get beat up in the parking lot.
How come he's not in the match with you?
You have to ask him.
That's what I'm wondering.
I think his days of being in the ring are behind him at this point. As mine should be too, but I don't see where I have a choice out of this whole thing.
Well, let's get on with this anyway. You're absolutely right. This is going to be a chaotic match. It's going to be a brutal match, and I know it's going to be, but I got faith you'll pull through. Hopefully you won't be wearing two of those, though, come Monday. So, did I say something wrong? I'm supporting you here.
It is what it is.
I care so much it hurts.
I understand all that. You don't have to remind me how dangerous this match is. All right? You don't have to remind me. I get it. I understand.
Hey.
I know what can happen. I've watched wrestling for 40 years. I know what can happen in a ring.
No pun intended, without poking the bear. Sorry, Ben. I'm just saying,
I get it. I get it. I understand it. I get it.
You told the fans to bring weapons. That's just nuts. So, there we are.
Some could say we're all nuts being in this business.
There we are. So, but let's get back to where we began here with this.
We'll talk more about this later. Well, let's give you some highlights here. Let's give you the last defense here on Powerbomb Wrestling of Sebastian Rose as he takes on Austin Mannix. You got one guy that's going to be in the Four Corners match, another guy who's going to be in the 6-man gauntlet match.
There we go. And so you got the best of both worlds in this one. And two incredible athletes. Let's see what happens.
Terrific match, too. Let's take a look at how it ended up.
And we saw Sebastian
lost 7
Rose.
pounds.
Well, yeah, when they threw that popcorn out of your hands not too long ago. So we saw Sebastian Rose trying to mount some offense, was unable to do that because the damage to that ankle, to that leg is so extensive that he's not able to get up to his feet, that he's not able to mount any offense.
You know what? You got Sebastian. You got to say that Austin Mannix, though, is very dangerous. He's a threat to any title. He has been terrific here tonight.
He has definitely brought his A game. He's off the ropes, but he's caught now. Power slam from Sebastian Rose. The question becomes, Norm, will Sebastian Rose be able to follow this up?
It don't look good right now, Boomer.
That's called a conditioning move, Boomer.
Okay, look at, you can see the ankle swelling up through the boot. You see the ankle swelling up through the boot?
I think maybe you're seeing things with those crazy glasses of yours again, Grizz.
Austin Mannix needs to stay on there. He needs to stay on that ankle.
Now both wrestlers fighting back and forth. Mannix misses, and the side Russian leg sweep goes for that cover, not able to put him away, and you can just see that look of anguish on the face of Sebastian Rose, that pain that he has to be in with that ankle right now. He's got to fight through and adrenaline has to take over.
Wow! Oh, yeah.
But Mannix now with a flatliner, driving him down face first. It was a reverse Russian leg sweep, goes for the cover, has a leg.
Oh, almost a 3 count.
I can't believe how close that was, Norm. We were that close to having a new CIW champion.
That's why Sebastian Rose is your champion. He has that intestinal fortitude, that drive, that determination, that desire, that willingness and want to be the very best. Look at that for a great move.
Sit out slam. He's right on top of him. Does he have him? Nope. Austin Mannix able to kick out.
I'll give you this, Boomer. Sebastian Rose is one tough customer, and like Norm said, he's in tremendous shape. And he's resilient, and he can take a lot, but, you know.
I question the logic, though, of trying to go up top, and he's met with that enziguri.
That's not a good idea. Come on, Austin.
What do you mean, come on, Austin? We're supposed to be unbiased broadcasters here, Grizz.
No,
One, two.
Oh, they got him!
And there's the cover, and your winner.
He had his trunks. He had his tights. He had his tights. Well, he had a handful of his tights from what I see.
You know, Grizz, I just found your old glasses.
Your winner and still
down here.
CIW Heavyweight Champion, Sebastian Rose.
Sebastian Rose is definitely favoring that ankle, but he walks away still the CIW champion, which basically ensures his spot on June 23rd at the IBC in the Four Corners match, where one of those participants will become the new NWA Midwest champion. Sebastian Rose.
All right, your winner of the match, Sebastian Rose, but you will see, you can see how close that, Austin Mannix came to winning that match. I mean, he is a threat, no question, to any title anywhere, and he will be in that 6-man gauntlet match, and if he wins that, he will get a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Two absolutely incredible athletes. They do moves that people haven't even seen yet, both of them, and it's going to be a challenge in that four-way, the four-way match. It's going to be a challenge in that gauntlet for the gold match. Depending on where Austin gets drawn to be, whether he's in there first, whether he's in there last, he's going to be a danger to anyone in that match.
Well, let me ask you this: in the Four Corners match for the vacant NWA Midwest title, don't you kind of wish you'd made more friends?
Hey, you know what? Just because they put a 3-on-1 handicap match against me,
it's not 3-on-1. They're not working together. They're all working independently. They all want that NWA Midwest title.
I adapt, I overcome, and they're all going to be disappointed because that NWA Midwest heavyweight title is going to be securely around Andrew Shane's waist.
Well, if I was going to put any money on this match, my money would be on this guy. Let's hear from Sebastian Rose and talking to our own Sean Boomer Bratton.
Gambling is an addiction and a problem. You should look into it.
Only if you lose.
Well, nice jacket.
I'm here with Sebastian Rose, the current NWA Championship International Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, less than 24 hours away from a Four Corners match where one wrestler will walk out the brand new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion. Your thoughts, less than a day away from this Four Corners match.
4 men, 2 titles, 1 goal, 1 night away. I talked to the promoters. There's still a handful of tickets left. You still got your chance for tomorrow night. Sure, you can watch it on TV and relive it, but you want to come here, get ringside, get up close and personal, Because when the smoke clears and that four-way's done, on June 23rd, you'll mark it down in the history books. The new NWA Midwest champion, Sebastian Rose.
Merging the titles in a four corners match tomorrow night at the IBC. Sexy Sean Casey, the PCW champ Andrew Shane, D-Ray 3000, and the NWA CIW champion Sebastian Rose. 4 men in the ring. Only one person can win, and that person is going to be the new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion. You can see it tomorrow night at the IBC.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Beer Stube, located at 5333 Monroe Street, the home of the NFL Sunday Ticket. Catch your favorite game at the Beer Stube. We have a brand new kitchen open daily for lunch and dinner at 11 a.m. At the Beer Stube, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot and enjoy free pool from Sunday through Wednesday and premier karaoke Wednesday night through Saturday night. It's where bar, grill, and good times come together. It's the Beer Stube, 5333 Monroe Street, online at ToledoBS.com.
Since 1905, Red Wing Shoe Company has been making purpose-built work footwear. The skilled employees in our 3 U.S. factories build over 1.2 million pairs of shoes annually. We are the largest Red Wing shoe dealer in northwestern Ohio, with over 2,500 pairs in stock. Since 1982, 3 generations of the Seeger family have helped you with your Red Wing shoe purchases. Stop by our newly renovated store at 2122 North Reynolds Road. Shoes and boots that have served generations of hard-working people. Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty, serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
The finest in sweepstakes action can be found daily at the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe. The Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall. At the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, you'll find full access to the internet, so come on in, surf the internet, check your email, and you'll find lots of games, along with daily prizes and, of course, the finest in sweepstakes action. It's the Lucky 7 Internet Cafe, located at 2349 Lasky Road across from Somerset Hall.
The Screen Printing Factory, 2562 Parkway Plaza, Maumee, Ohio, is just off Anthony Wayne Trail in South Detroit. Are you looking for a custom design? We got you covered. Are you looking for a quick turnaround? We've got you covered. Are you looking for a dependable and reliable company? We've got you covered. No hidden charges here at the Screen Printing Factory. From 12 shirts to 1,000 shirts, each order is important to us. So stop in and see Ben or Jason and let them help you build your image. The Screen Printing Factory. We got you covered.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Something we've never seen before. It is a gauntlet for the gold. 6 competitors, only one will win to move on to face the NWA Heavyweight Champion, Rob Conway. And we knew when Dr. Jerry Graham added to Graham's army, adding in Chris Corvus, that, well, the sky was going to be the limit for Chris Corvus. And certainly, Graham, right off the bat, you get Chris Corvus in this gauntlet for the gold.
Step 1, step 2. Step 1, get him in the gauntlet match. He wins that. Step 2, get him in the NWA title match. He wins that. Then what do I got? I got the Midwest champion, Andy Shane, the world champion, Chris Corvus, and I, once again, will reign supreme as the greatest manager that this business has ever seen, with a Susquehannian vocabulary, a genius intelligence, 4 PhDs, 8 master's degrees, 16 bachelor's degrees. I didn't get this by being some kind of a dummy. I did it because I'm smarter than anybody else has ever been in this business. And I'm going to tell you something. There's another guy hanging around here that I haven't even given one dirty look to, but he's always got these little snide remarks to make, and that's Percival A. Friend. So I'm telling you right now, you keep your mouth shut, because you're jealous, just like everybody else is jealous of me. Chris Corvus is going to win that gauntlet match. He's going to win it big. Then he's going to beat Conway for the belt. And we're going to be right there with Andy Shane, and we're going to celebrate and party till the cows come home.
Chris Corvus, the stakes extremely high in this gauntlet for the gold, because again now, you win that match, you move on to face Rob Conway, the NWA Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I say, with this man in my corner, I'm pretty sure I can just look past those 5 competitors and go straight to Rob Conway and put that belt around this beautiful waist.
Gauntlet for the gold at the IBC on June 23rd. 6 competitors. One moves on for that title shot against Rob Conway, the NWA Heavyweight Champ. And one of those wrestlers in the match is, of course, Chris Corvus with Dr. Jerry Graham.
All right, there you saw an interview with Chris Corvus, one of the participants in the six-man gauntlet match. Do you recognize the manager?
I have a feeling they're the favorite to win that. You mentioned Sebastian Rose, and he's an incredible athlete, and he made. But I think
well,
Chris
Sebastian
Corvus,
in your match.
Well,
I mean,
yes, but I have this. You mentioned, but I think Chris Corvus is the favorite for that gauntlet for the gold match. Simply, aside from his incredible talent and ability, I have to go with because of his incredible manager. Graham, you magnificent bastard. I'm telling you, that's probably where it's just going to make the difference.
I would suspect you to be real impartial on that. So
I'm as impartial as it comes.
Yeah. Right. Just see it clearly. And yeah.
2020, unlike Ben and, Nitro now, but yeah, they'll be okay. I heard rumor.
Just keep it up. Keep it up. They watch the show, too. You know they watch the show, too.
Well,
you don't need...
but he has trouble getting the rabbit ears.
You don't need any more enemies, I don't think. You got 3 in your match. You don't need any more enemies.
I have 2. I told you.
We're digressing.
Sean Casey's just, he's misunderstood.
We'll get to that coming. I don't want to digress here, but you need not make more enemies, I don't think. All right, the six-man gauntlet match, of course... The winner of this match is going to get a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship right here in Toledo on July the 21st.
And it's been 20 years since the NWA World title has been up for grabs in Toledo.
Right.
And it's going to be here in July. And one of these 6 guys are going to get a shot at the moment, Rob Conway, the NWA Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Man, likes to be called. I think it's going to be Chris Corvus, but it could also there's a lot going on.
You got Brian Castle in this match. You have the Mysterious Crimson in this match. You have Diamond Couture. You have Austin Mannix, and let's take a look at the other 2 participants because they have squared up recently to wrestle, and it's Chris Corvus against the Great Akuma.
Will they let Castle have Andrew Lee in his belly button again like they did in that one match?
That would be 7 people then. So I don't think so.
No. So there's a handicap for Brian.
All right, let's take a look at this, too. Chris Corvus as he takes on the Great Akuma.
I'm not going to say it. I'll let Grizzly do it.
I've never seen, you know what, I've never been in a company with...
Silence! Awesome.
Just 1, 2.
Akuma,
I've never been in a company with more people telling me what to do in all my life.
I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. And like you said, Norm, it's guys that are able to hide behind other people, whether they're hiding behind Legion or whether they're hiding behind Sam Hain and Terror Khan or whether they're hiding behind Chris Corvus. And now Dr. Jerry Graham is coming over. Is he joining us? He's going to actually grab a chair, and he's going to join us.
He's going to join Norm.
Graham, you don't have any business over here. Why don't you just leave?
I thought I'd add a little class to the broadcast team here. Of course, my man Chris Corvus here, the world's most handsome wrestler, is not going to need any help against this foreign invader. I do respect the Japanese fellow because he's a competent wrestler, but he's in against Chris Corvus.
Let me ask you this, Dr. Jerry Graham.
Yes, sir.
You in your heyday, in your prime, who is more handsome, you or Chris Corvus?
Well, me, of course, but my day has come and gone, so by default, he is the most handsome man. And I think he should be respected for that. He's turned down movie contracts. Oh! What is this? No. The referee should be calling this.
Yes, he should.
Beautiful.
He should be giving a 5 count.
I think all those maneuvers are perfectly legal, Dr. Graham.
Absolutely not. He doesn't have boots on.
I didn't realize that was a qualifier here.
Well, that tells you what you don't know about the wrestling business. That's why I'm here now, to bring some class to the table.
I appreciate that.
Between you and Norm and Percival, the only one here that's got any knowledge is Grizz, of course.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Thank you, Doctor.
Now I've heard everything. And I suppose modesty doesn't even run in your family. Because
No.
you have it all, right?
Years ago, I had to make a choice between honest modesty or false humility. I chose the former.
So let me ask you this, Dr. Jerry Graham, to get some insights into your head, into your mind. The Graham Army obviously growing with the addition of Chris Corvus. Any other additions that you can talk about?
That's for me to know and you to find out. but I'm going to be running this promotion very shortly when I have all the belts tied up. Then I'll be able to dance to my own tune.
That's right,
And
Dr.
you guys
Graham.
will dance to my tune, too. So if you want to keep your jobs, you better be sharp.
I'll give you the respect. You already manage the PCW champion, Andrew Shane. You take him to a whole new level. I'm not really sure if I like the tactics that you employ to get him there, but you have taken him to a whole new level.
How about Bobo? I took him to the top, too. What do you think about that?
Then he turns on you, Dr. Graham. That's what I can't get over.
No gratitude whatsoever. Well, right now, I'm looking at Chris Corvus. He's got a perfectly legal chin lock. I think this might be it. I think the guy just tapped out, didn't he? I think he tapped out.
No, he didn't tap out. He was trying to pull Chris Corvus's hands out of his mouth. The Great Akuma really trying to fight himself back up to his feet here, and the crowd getting behind the Great Akuma, which shows how much they really dislike you, Dr. Jerry Graham, and how much they dislike Chris Corvus.
Beautiful.
Is that legal with the hair pulling?
That was
a chin. That was a chin by the chin.
He pulled him down by the chin.
I'm getting tired of your misrepresentations, Percival.
I seen a hair pull.
That was a great chin pull right there, Percival.
Perfectly legal slam.
Now what's he gonna do? Oh, now what?
Come on,
Chris
Chris.
Corvus is up.
Now.
Jumps off.
All right, put him away, Chris. Put him away.
I think now, Grizz, that Chris Corvus is becoming your new favorite wrestler.
That was three. That was three. That was three.
By Dr. Jerry Graham's new math.
I've got a 3 count myself there.
I like a rewind on the net and stop on.
Tights.
Now look at
He got
that.
a
He
handful
attacks
of
him from
tights.
behind.
And he had a handful of tights.
Terrible, terrible. I say I'm going to have to be more hands-on in this business here. You got incompetent.
I'm
referee.
surprised you've been able to restrain yourself, Dr. Graham. You haven't even gotten up once.
I will not get up because Corvus will win this match on his own.
You have that much confidence in your new charge. Well, I guess so. You wouldn't bring him into Graham's army if you didn't have a whole bunch of confidence.
You're absolutely correct. You know, you might not be as stupid as your father. You're starting to show a little class about yourself.
Why does it always go there? Why does it always go there?
Can I say this? If he wins this match on his own, it'll be the first Jerry Graham managed wrestler that ever does.
Norm, you are so right. You are so right, Norm.
See, the coward moved. The coward moved.
I suppose you're not allowed to do that either, are you?
I would never do that. I would take the guy's best shot and laugh at him, but that was me, of course.
That's right, Dr. Graham. You got it.
And both wrestlers now toe-to-toe, back and forth.
Karate chops, totally illegal.
Oh, look, right in the eye. Right in the eye.
A throat. That was right to the throat.
The throat and the eye. Akuma should be disqualified right now.
Look at there, yeah.
And now, just like you said, Norm, you wondered about Dr. Jerry Graham. Well, Graham's already up at ringside.
Get him down off there.
Let him know,
referee.
Dr. Graham.
Come on, ref.
Yeah, well, apparently he can't win the match on his own.
Oh.
Nice move.
Jawbreaker on the Great Akuma. Chris Corvus now back in charge, but he's really wobbly at this point. Hey, I'm glad you stood up for a few seconds to stretch those legs.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Nice one. Nice
And now
one.
Dr. Jerry Graham is back up again as the Great Akuma goes now for the finish.
He's got a choke and he's choking him.
Inverted DDT into the elbow drop, and Graham is up on the ringside, and Akuma has him.
All right.
Oh!
Akuma should be disqualified.
And now look at that. What did Chris Corvus use?
Some fines need to be leveled here. Some fines need to be handed out. Assaulting a non-wrestling manager, that is so wrong. That was okay, Norm. Was that okay, Norm?
Yeah, that's right, Grizz. It's not okay to get a manager who gets in the ring, but it's okay to beat up a broadcaster.
All right, your winner there was Chris Corvus, and I will concede this to you. With Dr. Jerry Graham in his corner, it may give him an edge in this six-man gauntlet match. I will concede that.
That'll make him even more dangerous and more of a threat.
Because it's again, 2-on-1 anytime he's out there.
But well,
I said this on one of the match. I went actually on the match where the first time a Jerry Graham wrestler actually wins a match by himself will be the first time.
You know, but that's not what brings the belts and the money to us.
Okay.
It's the way he plans out for you to work to wrestle in that match.
Right.
It's his. The man is a
never
genius,
interferes.
a
Right?
general.
Never interferes.
Well,
plays it.
I
Right
think
down
I
the
mentioned
middle.
it before, though. We aren't doing basket weaving here. This is wrestling. It happens.
I wouldn't know that.
The ref don't see it. It don't happen.
I get that part. I get that part, but you're really too good to have to resort to that, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at another participant here in this six-man gauntlet match. Diamond Couture, as he takes on the vicious Terror Khan, and you got to have, I don't know, either brave or a screw loose to get in the ring with Terror Khan, but that's exactly what Diamond Couture
You know
did.
what? And you've been pretty hard on Terror Khan when we've discussed him, but you know, that man once won a bodybuilding contest for most abs. Do you remember that? Were you there? You don't? Okay. Anyways.
I'm the one. Right, because I'm the one that's critical of people's physiques. That's me.
Diamond Couture, though, showing how dangerous he is, even with the brutality.
You want to make another
Terror
enemy?
Khan?
Is that what you want? You got enough enemies.
I told you
What's
how
the matter with you?
I told you how I'd handle
Why
Terror
do you
Khan.
keep
Pork
making
chop in
enemies?
the ground. Wait for the chaos to ensue.
Why do you keep making enemies? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you make it harder on yourself?
Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. We're in wrestling. Sometimes
don't
you got to stir the pot.
Don't complain that your match is a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Well, that's
if you hadn't made 3 enemies, you wouldn't feel that way.
It's wrestling, so if they were my buddies,
and it's really a 3-on-2 match because you got Jerry Graham in your corner anyway. So let's take a look at I don't even know what we're looking at here now.
Diamond Couture.
Diamond Couture as he takes on Terror Khan.
I'm there for
Don't get me riled.
The last thing I'd want to do is rile you.
Every week.
Only because I care, Norm. Only because I care.
Khan grabbed the fan, pulled him over the railing. The fan didn't do a darn thing. The fan should have backed up. I will give him that. But that still gives him no right to grab him and pull him over the railing. None whatsoever.
And here's where we're at, because obviously people are asking, is there going to be some sort of suspension for Terror Khan? What's going to happen?
Both of them were fined heavily.
And I tell you what, Terror Khan is on an extremely short leash. If Benjamin Harley wants to avoid his charge being suspended, he's going to have to make sure that Terror Khan keeps the action in the ring and doesn't take it to the outside.
Terror Khan is a huge man. He does have some scientific wrestling ability to him, though. He does know some stuff.
You notice that it's okay for everybody to put their hands on everybody except Grizz? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I have noticed that. They'll come over, they'll threaten us, they threaten you, they threaten me, they threaten fans.
Right.
But they don't threaten Grizzly at all.
I'm going to stand up and I'm going to be a man about it. I'm not going to hide behind a lawyer and say, oh, he can't touch me. If he does, he's going to get fined. He'll be on probation. No, I'm a man. I'll stand up for it. If somebody's going to come after me, well, then I'm going to stand my ground, and so be it.
And you should do that, Norm. And I'm glad to see that you have been doing that, that you're not backing down from...
I'm not going to hide behind a lawyer and go, oh, he shouldn't touch me.
Well, I don't go after people with chairs or
I don't go after
ringers.
anybody, and you know that, Grizz. I'm a broadcaster, and I'm sitting behind the table. I ain't going anywhere. You know that.
And I seen a chair you were going to hit Nitro with, and I seen...
Did I hit anybody?
No, you didn't.
Did I? Did I touch anybody? Did I touch anybody?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Benjamin, good to see you.
But still, Grizzly, you had to get the writ of habeas corpus saying that there'll be legal action.
Oh, Diamond Couture just... That's bad on the vertebrae in the back. Look at that. He's got to work on that spinal cord that's been,
Well, this is exactly where Diamond Couture doesn't want to be.
You want to talk about hard hitting? That's what we've seen so far in this match between Diamond Couture, who was trying to put things away quickly with his quickness, wasn't able to do that, and now Terror Khan just working away and wearing down Diamond Couture. The way to beat Diamond Couture is to keep him on the mat, but Diamond Couture back up to his feet now. He can hear the cheers of the fans, punches into the middle, off the midsection, Hurricane Rana, and Terror Khan goes down, and Diamond Couture can feel it. Another one maybe, no. Khan catches him and drops him down with the power bomb.
That might do it. No, he kicked out.
And the thing is after delivering the powerbomb, Terror Khan was right there. All he had to do was move forward just a little bit to go for the cover. But Diamond Couture, we've seen this time and time again, he ain't going to give up that easily, and he did not give up right there.
Oh, look at that. I suppose that's not a hair pull.
There's no way you can cover for that, Grizzly.
No, he had a handful of his skull.
He tries to. He tries to.
Yeah, that's okay too, Grizz.
Benjamin was in my way, so I couldn't see.
And look at that. He went in for the big splash. Diamond Couture was able to move.
Diamond Couture is hurt. He landed right on the back of his head. He is hurt big time.
He is.
Oh,
and
look
at
this.
that.
Look at this. Come on.
Benjamin Harley, right in plain view of the referee. Now Benjamin Harley's up on the ring apron.
He's got no right to be up there.
Come on.
Throw this match out for crying out loud.
Oh!
Good for you. Good for you.
And the potentate of hate goes down. Misses the super kick, though. Back up top. And he is just dropped down.
Oh, my gosh. What a monster.
What do you think about that, Mr. Grizz?
What a monster.
I think Benjamin is seriously hurt. Why isn't there any medical personnel coming out to check him out? That's what I want to know.
Oh, what is he going to do here?
Has him cinched. Brings him back up.
Here, it's a power bomb.
Diamond Couture fights it.
Oh!
Right in the throat.
Nice,
right in the
nice
throat.
kick.
DQ. That should be a disqualification right there.
He got everything on that. Now Diamond Couture is going to go up to the top. Benjamin Harley's trying to stop him.
Benjamin Harley severely injured.
Ref. Come on, ref.
There you go. There you go.
Ring the bell.
What?
Ring the bell.
He kicked Tara Khan in the throat. The man's defending himself.
I really think the referee gave Tara Khan plenty of leeway and Benjamin Harley plenty of leeway before throwing this match out. It looks like it's going to be a DQ. Yes, that is indeed the case. Tara Khan disqualified. The winner is Diamond Couture, who is down right now. As Tara Khan brings him back up.
Oh, come on, this match is over. This match is over.
Come on now.
And that slam.
It's over now.
The match is over with.
Your winner by disqualification, the pretty boy, Diamond Couture.
And Tara Khan continues to work away on Diamond Couture. First that slam. Now another one, maybe? Benjamin Harley, get this guy under control for crying out loud.
All right, your winner of the match, Diamond Couture. There was some extracurricular activities after that, but an impressive win by Diamond Couture, and he gets a slot in that six-man gauntlet match.
Absolute proof on any given night. Any person in NWA Championship International Wrestling can beat anyone else. The competition is so high here. The wrestlers are so good, and that is an impressive win by Diamond Couture.
All right, time to hear from a sniveling little weasel. That would be TK Parker.
I'm glad you verified exactly who it was.
There you go. The manager of Austin Mannix, who is going to be in this six-man gauntlet match.
He's not going to be wearing his wrestling thong in that six-man, is he? No? I just a question.
I have no idea.
I just hope.
Why would you even think of something like that anyway?
I just hope he doesn't put the public through that.
Ever since you saw the Crimson Castle match there, you haven't quite
badly.
been yourself.
It has affected me badly.
I don't think so. So let's hear from another participant in this six-man gauntlet match, Austin Mannix with his weasel in tow.
I just heard about you on the beach for some reason. I just thought I'd ask.
Gauntlet for the Gold is going to happen at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, on Sunday, June 23rd. 6 competitors, but only one winner, and that winner moves on to face the NWA heavyweight champion, Rob Conway. One of the men in that match is Austin Mannix, along with his manager, TK Parker.
You see, there's a lot of names being thrown in this match. Rob Conway, you need to remember one name, and that is the name of myself, Austin Mannix. You see, I'm going into this match with one goal and one goal only, and that is to face you for your NWA world title.
You know, Rob Conway, we're shooting right up to the top towards you. Last show, Sebastian Rose got lucky. This time, it ain't going to happen. The other 5 competitors in this gauntlet for the gold, you don't stand a chance. Austin Mannix is a future world heavyweight champion, and you need to understand that. And you need to understand that.
I can guarantee you this, that Rob Conway is going to be watching this match, because the winner of the Gauntlet for the Gold moves on to face Rob Conway for his NWA heavyweight title. Gauntlet for the Gold featuring Austin Mannix with TK Parker at the IBC Sunday, June 23rd. You do not want to miss it.
Well, listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. your fundraising group, and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Listen up, fans. If you would like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization and see the excitement of NWA Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school athletic departments, sports teams, fire and police departments, JCs, or any group wishing to raise money, then bring the stars of NWA Championship Wrestling to your town for a night of action. Then call Stacy at 517-425-1110. Your fundraising group and the NWA, an unbeatable tag team.
We're less than a day away from a new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion being crowned. It's going to be tomorrow night at the IBC, the International Boxing Club. One of the men in this four corners match to decide this new champion is going to be Andrew Shane, who is the current PCW champion. Let me ask you guys this. Have your thoughts about one of the other participants, Sean Casey, changed any in these last couple of weeks leading into this four corners match?
We will destroy all three of the other competitors. This is where we want to be. We want both belts. This merger was great, but let's face it, Sebastian Rose was doing everything he could think of to keep away from Andy Shane. I pushed the issue. I made this thing happen. And I even threw in Sean Casey, even though I'm pretty mad at him right now because he deserves to be there. And D-Ray's a former champion, so he deserves to be there. But I'm going to tell you, the reason I wanted all the top men in this promotion to be there is so when Andy wins, there's no excuses, there's no crying. No, oh, he didn't get pinned right. Oh, he got hit with this, he got hit with that. When we got screwed, all we kept hearing about was, that's the rules, the referee's decision is final. Well, now the referee's decision is going to be final again, and this boy here, this man here, Andrew Shane, is going to be the undisputed Midwest champion.
Real men don't complain. You never hear Dr. Graham complain.
Never.
This man right here takes it on the chin, just goes, gets up, and does it again. Simple fact, once again, is there's not going to be a new champion. It's going to be the same champion, Andrew Shane. So, tell you what, come on, D-Ray. Sean, bring it on, big boy. And guess what, Sebastian, you're in there too. And when it's all said and done, it's going to come down to Andrew Shane, your new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion. Like it or don't like it, that's just the way it is.
And of course, a Manager of the Year award for Dr. Graham.
Again. Four corners match at the IBC tomorrow for the brand new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship. Andy Shane, the PCW champion. Sebastian Rose, the NWA CIW champion. Sean Casey, former member of Graham's Army. And D-Ray 3000. It is going to be huge. It's epic, and it's tomorrow at the IBC.
What an eloquent speaker. Couldn't have said it better myself. Sunday,
Yeah.
Sunday, come see the new champ.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow, I'm excited. New belt.
The champ might be
That's
Sebastian Rose, but you can come see him.
Well, I don't think it's going to be, though. I have a feeling. I don't know why. Maybe Graham has come down from the mountain and made it so, has stated that I shall be the new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion. Your champion, if you will, Norm.
Come down from the mountain. Give me a break.
Just telling you how it is.
I don't argue the fact that Dr. Jerry Graham has had champion after champion after champion. I don't deny that. I don't deny that. But you don't have any friends. You have no friends. None whatsoever. And the one you did have, which was Sean Casey, you ticked him off.
I told you it was just a minor misunderstanding.
I don't think he
but
sees
it
it
doesn't
that way.
matter.
I don't think he sees it that way.
All said and done, the gold will still be around my waist. It's still a wrestling match. Even with that said, every man for himself.
Sebastian Rose, you don't get along. D-Ray 3000, you humiliated him I don't know how many times. You shaved his head. You brought out that picture.
That was a peace offering and a darn nice one.
And then the friend that you did have ticked him off too, punched him in the mouth. So,
well, he did a little punching of his own. He's not without sin.
I think you threw the first punch.
I would never.
Really? I got an idea. I know how we can settle this. Let's take a look at the tag team match. That was this guy, along with Sean Casey, as they took on D-Ray 3000 and Will Studd.
Horrible, dirty cheater D-Ray.
Let's see who wins this.
Broke that gift over my head. How rude is that?
We'll see how rude it is. Let's take a look at the match.
But that knee just gave away.
You know, he's got to get a tag. He just
Come
keeps
on,
fighting.
Will.
William
Come
Studd
on,
is
Will.
hurt.
Oh my gosh, a face buster. I can't believe the punishment that Will Studd has taken, and he's still going.
Yeah, most people would have just given up at this point. And Andrew Shane brings Will Studd back up to his feet again. And Studd tries to fire back.
Will.
Those punches are having an effect on on Andrew Shane, rather, as Andy looks a little woozy right now. Will Studd's going toe-to-toe with him. And a big clothesline.
Tag.
You're so close.
Tag.
You've got to make the tag. You're so close. And there's the tag.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
And that's legal. The referee saw it. D-Ray 3000 is in.
Come on.
Clean in house.
Come on, D-Ray.
Clean in house.
Knock him out, D-Ray.
D-Ray is going to town.
D-Ray.
But look at that. Andrew Shane has the poster. Oh, and D-Ray blocks it. Boot to the middle.
Oh,
poster into the
D-Ray
gut.
using a weapon.
Good one,
There you
D-Ray.
go. Where's the bell, ref?
Oh, and Sean Casey.
That's it. Ring the bell on that one. Ring the bell.
How you like that,
It's
Graham?
disqualification
How
right
you like
there.
that, Graham? It backfired on you.
That should be a disqualification. The match is over right now.
Andrew Shane brought it into the ring. It's his own fault. He brought it into the ring.
And Sean Casey now has D-Ray 3000 wrapped up.
Hey. What's Graham doing in there?
He's got a chain in his hand. He's got a chain in his hand.
Oh, look out, man. Look out. Boom, look at Bobo.
He got him.
No.
He got him.
Well, Grizzly,
your winner on the following match, Will Studd and D-Ray 3000.
It looks like the interference of Dr. Jerry Graham backfired.
How do you hit somebody over the head with a weapon and not get disqualified?
Because Andrew Shane brought it in.
Now what's Sean Casey doing? What's
he's
Sean
upset.
Casey doing up there?
He's upset because Dr. Jerry Graham hit him with the chain.
Graham's face. Hit him, Sean. Hit him. Oh. Come on, Sean.
What
hit
is
him.
going
Don't take
on?
that.
And it looks like
This is chaos personified. What is going on here?
looks like there's some dissension in Graham's army. Sean Casey was having wars with Andrew Shane, or with Dr. Jerry Graham, and Andrew Shane was having none of that.
Well, this is despicable that Sean Casey turning on Andrew Shane, the champion.
He got hit with a chain.
Come on, security. Break him apart. Break him apart, security. Come on, Graham, turn him loose.
Hey, Graham's
Turn
trying
him
to pull
loose, Graham.
Sean
Come
Casey
on.
out of the ring with that
Pull him out
chain.
of there.
Turn him loose, Graham.
I don't blame you for being mad, Dr. Graham.
Get him, Sean. Get him. Get him, Sean.
Dr. Jerry Graham trying to run. Sean Casey runs right into Andy Shane.
He tried to hit an old man. Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
You got what you deserve, Graham. You got exactly what you deserve. That's right, I will.
Andy Shane!
That's right, you would.
Jerry Graham! You called me family! You called me a friend! You said it was us together to the end! You guys run like the cowards you are! Jerry Graham! Oh man! Dr. Viagra! Talking to you, son! Andy Shane! Supposed to be a four-way! You know what? It's about titles. But next time I see you, Andy Shane, it's about your
Well, that didn't turn out the way you hoped.
Well, you can see right here, that fool cheating. Doc was offended by how much he cheated.
Can I get that on a T-shirt or something? That's pretty cool.
Oh, my God. Hit me with that wonderful gift. That was nothing more than a peace offering.
If you made friends a little easier, see, these kind of things wouldn't happen.
Does that make him an Indian giver? He just gave it back, and it was a perfectly nice gift. He's not?
No. And Sean really didn't seem to really like how you treated him at the end of that match either.
Well, he sure didn't jump in to take that hit. He jumped and ran when I had to take the hit.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I was there for him. That's all I'm saying.
All right. It's this guy, Sean Casey, also D-Ray 3000, and it's Sebastian Rose. Four corners match to determine who will next wear the NWA Midwest title. Why not? Let's get some words from your buddy, D-Ray 3000.
Let's hear what that cheater has to say.
You called somebody a cheater. That's awesome. I'm surprised. I might lean back here so lightning doesn't strike. Take it away, Sean Boomer Bratton.
People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I'm just saying.
D-Ray 3000, we're less than 24 hours away from history being made at the IBC, the International Boxing Club, because we're going to merge the PCW heavyweight title and the NWA Championship International Wrestling title into the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship title. It's a four quarters match. Sean Casey, Andy Shane, the PCW champ, Sebastian Rose, the CIW champ, and of course you, a former champion, and now you could walk away with the gold, the unified gold tomorrow.
I'm going to walk away with the title. You see, we only 24 hours away. I've been training hard. We're only one night away. I've been studying tapes of all these guys in this match. Andy Shane, Sean Casey, Sebastian Rose. Guess what? I got your ticket. I'm ready. I'm taking the belt. They want to merge the titles. That's fine. I'm the one who's going to be the NWA Midwest champion. I got Bubba Brazil Jr. in my corner. We've been training extra hard. So tomorrow night, I hope everybody else is ready. Yeah.
I tell you what, you can't go wrong with the son of a legend, Bobo Brazil, in your corner. Fans, you will not want to miss this as the titles are unified. We will crown a brand new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night at the IBC. I tell you what, this man, all about confidence. You're going to see it tomorrow night. D-Ray 3000, Andy Shane, Sebastian Rose, and Sean Casey. Fans, we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, of course, not a surprise there that D-Ray 3000 is not on this guy's side in the four corners match for the NWA Midwest title.
The man has anger issues. I'm telling you, I give him a gift, and that's what he does.
You are his anger issue, actually. So
he should let go. Be calm, like me.
All right, the only other match that we need to talk about, the six-man tag, Legion, Nitro Malice, TK Parker, against the Sons of Michigan, Nate Matson, Big Bear Benjamin Boone, and myself.
There you go. I tell you what, after taking a fireball to the eye, Big Bear decides he's coming in that match last month and tries to get a measure of revenge on Nitro.
You think Ben was a little angry?
I think he was fired up.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what?
If you think he's calmed down at all since then, not the case.
Well, you know what? He is the Big Bear, and if he's riled still, you want to be careful when you have yourself a riled bear. It scares Boo Boo. It should scare Legion.
Well, yeah, and there's no question that Nate Matson still wants to get his hands on Legion as well. And
then, and on top of that, you have a good hand to get on Legion still. I'm just saying, after all that.
This is funny.
Well, they got 20/20 vision.
This is funny. This is him getting whacked with the shovel.
With that said,
getting this pounded with a shovel. That's funny.
That's not funny. But I brought you a gift. I have a gift for Norm. I did some digging, no pun intended, and look what I found. You can have that. I think it'd be good for you, apropos, if you will, to take that to the.
I really
just saying.
I really don't need it. Okay, because maybe I'll swing this. Okay, maybe one of these since I used to play baseball. Maybe since it's no disqualification. Maybe this. Maybe one of these to the kneecaps might not be a bad idea either.
Easy yarn and aces and eights there, Hunter. Relax. It's okay. It's okay.
It's a no disqualification match, and hey, you know what? Got to go out. Might as well go out in style. Maybe this last time you see me tomorrow night, but you know what? maybe I'll just take somebody with me.
I told you, if you're going to be a Bear, you might as well be a Grizzly. And you know what? Stand up to them and do what you got to do, and that's just what you did.
Tomorrow night might be better up.
Tomorrow night, you get a chance to get even for the hand. And I'm telling you now, you're going to want to see this. You get to see a new NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion and myself, and you get to watch Norm. Obviously a little excited. And I'll tell you what, and I haven't said this before, but you need tickets. You need to shoot down to Lucky 7 or Somerset Bingo Hall. They have advanced tickets there. It's getting a little late, but you can get them for the next show. And with that said, you can come see this man in all his baseball batted glory take on Legion and watch me, your champion, and host of the show with my sidekick, win the NWA Midwest Heavyweight belt. You're enjoying that bet just a little too much, aren't you?
I'm going to enjoy it tomorrow night.
Well, let's hope you get a chance to use it before they clock you with something.
Is what it is. Batter up.
Tomorrow night, you're going to want to be there.
Bring some more stuff in case I run out.
Yeah, sunsetting tonight. You gotta make your mark. Load up on the road. Intent, one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know